Good evening, everyone. The North Brunswick Scorpions wrestling team has been one of the more dominant groups in the area, boasting a perfect record in conference. Tonight, it was the Screaming Eagles looking to come into town and get an upset. North Brunswick coach Tom York says the Scorpions put on one of the best spectacles in the area, and I'd say he was right tonight. While the match got underway, it did not disappoint either. The undefeated Scorpions came out fired up as Carlos Mesa got the early pin to take the lead for the Scorpions. Ashley did not go down without a fight as the Screaming Eagles came back with back-to-back pins, and ultimately the Scorpions defended their home turf and kept their perfect conference record intact with the 61-15 win. All right, it's Wednesday, and that means it's time to meet another Seahawk. Ty Taylor is finally getting his chance to play for UNCW after transferring from Wichita State, but he's still adjusting to a new staff after Coach Kevin Keats left.
I obviously came back out here for that coach, so I was pretty hurt. But what helped me sitting out last year, I got a lot tougher. So I feel like I'm good enough. I can transition well. I can adapt.
The way Taylor fits in is by landing a starting role and becoming a contributor on a team that needed playmakers when the year began. He feels that he can now make an impact when his number is called, something he wasn't able to do last season.
Just watching, it was more tough in the tougher games because I feel like, oh man, I can go out there and contribute. The wins by 30 didn't really affect me much, but it was all tough. It just gave me a new perspective on basketball.
In the early stages of the season, you could see 21 get more and more comfortable in taking on a bigger role. The team has many players that help the group in one aspect or another. To be a great player, you need to help on both sides of the ball, and that's how Taylor believes he can contribute this season.
I'll contribute, I think, really well on the offensive end, making plays for myself and my teammates. I think I'll have a really good defensive year. That's kind of the big thing I'm trying to lock in on, is my defense this year.
Coach McGrath saw that work being put in and decided to put Taylor's work to the test in the game against Campbell. The Seahawks faced off against Chris Clemens, one of the top scorers in the nation at that time. Coming into the game against UNCW, Clemens was averaging more than 33 points a game. The sound of shots going off the rim thanks to Taylor's defense was music to the ears of Seahawk fans. Taylor saw a mid-major school hear the sweet sounds of victory a lot in Wichita, and he says with hard work, that could be the case in the Port City.
I used to say last year, UNCW is what Wichita State was maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Keats left so much talent, and I believe in this coaching staff. They're going to bring in more talent, so we're definitely on the right track on and off.
Now, Ty Taylor and the Seahawks were on the road tonight taking on UNC Greensboro. Seahawks showing some hustle here as they try to avoid their 5th straight loss, and it's Jordan Talley with the basket and count the foul. Now, here is Ty Taylor putting his defense to work, but Francis Alonso nails the fadeaway jumper. He had 19 on the evening. UNCW coming back on the fast break. Talley looking to speed things up. Layup's no good, but look who's there to clean it up. It's Devontae Kaycock. Number 15 had things going this evening as he recorded his 6th double-double of the season. But once again, the Seahawks battled, and unfortunately, the Spartans were too much on this night. Kaycock and Taylor both had double-doubles, but UNCW drops their 5th straight, 71-58. They'll play at home for their first time in nearly a month this Sunday against Furman at 2 p.m. We've been following the career of Lacey Suggs from her days at East Bladen High School all the way to her walking on here at UNCW. Her dedication and hard work has paid off as she received an early Christmas present today from Coach Karen Barefoot.
Real quick, I want Lacey Suggs to come up here. I have something special I want to present to you in front of your parents and high school coach. Come in here. This is by far one of the best Christmas stories. For everything that you've given this team, you talk about high fives, floor burns. You come off the bench, you're not only our leading scorer, but you do whatever it takes for your team. And so I want to present this in front of your family and your UNCW family and sisters.
Love it. Thank you for UNCW Sports for capturing that moment And congratulations, Lacey.